Okay, bada bing, bada boom. Let's talk about this. I have a message here. 10 of Wands energy. This is brought to my psyche right now. I wrote some battles aren't meant to be taken alone, but I crossed it out and I'm saying many. Many battles are not meant to be taken alone. Okay? There is power in numbers. God is taking people out of hermit mode. Truly, we have been in hermit mode for so fucking long, and this was because, Great Spirit was working on our hearts. There were many things that needed to be kind of reconstructed, deconstructed, and reconstructed. 9:33 right now. Relational work with self and spirit is what I wrote. But there's only so much inner work you can do before you need other people to be a mirror, because that is a practice round of what you've learned, right? And then I wrote tinctures. Some people, have healing energy. Some people have poisonous energy that flows through them. But it's up to you to choose what you want to fuck with, to choose the tincture that you want, right? And that requires boundaries and faith, trust in yourself, because spirit is within you. Trust is an act of faith. There's a lot about acting, and it's probably because it's Aries season now. A lot of you learned enough, like you've learned enough. Get out. Like it's if you keep yourself in hermit mode any longer, you're using it as a crutch. You're using it as a safe space now. Ooh! Felt that in my right ear. It's time to come out. Glory be to fucking God. It's time to come out. Because if you are staying in there, that is not good energy forcing you to stay in there. Anyway, but this is so important because for me, I had complex PTSD and social anxiety really badly. The only way that I healed that was actually by putting myself out there and facing my fear and hanging out with people again, to have them reflect back to me, oh, all of these things in my head and what I'm worrying about aren't actually facts. Like, you know what I'm saying? Healthy relationships are necessary to heal. Think about drug dependency, right? This is about seeking the power of love, which is the strongest force in the universe, in the world. That's what people who are dependent on drugs are searching for, that connection, that feeling of euphoria that you get from being deeply connected with spirit. Next part. Okay, part 2, go watch part 1 about God bringing us out of hermit mode. Right. I was talking about drug dependency and how people who become dependent on drugs are searching for love. They're searching for love. They're trying to fill their love cup because they've been rejected in the ways in which they have tried to approach that connection. They've exhausted all of their resources, essentially, from their own perceptions and their own abilities, right? A lot of people are trying to force themselves to be okay alone, when you were not created to be alone. There's only so much inner work you can do before, in order to really heal deep wounds, you need people. You need relationships. And you have to be courageous enough to trust, to say, God, I'm going to put myself out there. I need you to catch me. I need you to give me people who reflect back to me, the love that I deserve. Give me people and it doesn't mean every person you fuck with is going to be like, wow. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know if you know what I mean, but different people kind of give us different tinctures, like I was talking about in part 1, of things that we need. Maybe somebody inspires you. Maybe somebody, helps you to like actually see things realistically. Maybe somebody else, did you see that? Maybe somebody else, their expression really helps you to find your voice. Maybe another person is very free sexually, and that helps you explore yours, right? People have different tinctures, and I feel like this time in hermit mode has been showing us where we place conditions on who we are, who God made us to be, and we've kind of like scrubbing it. I'm seeing like scrubbing, like we've scrubbed our own hearts so that when we go back out here and we connect and relate to other people, we're not utilizing them as you need to be perfect, right? You need to be this, that, and the other. I heard once, like, we're so lenient in relationships, depends, but in relationships to be like, oh, we had a fight, a disagreement, let's talk it out. But so quick in friendships to be like, oh yeah, we're fighting, I'm not talking. Like, to just cut it off. That's not unconditional love. Unconditional love definitely gives 1-2 chances. I'm not talking about fucking cheating or betrayal and stuff like that. That's beyond the line. But minor things, you know, I mean, misunderstandings and stuff. We need people to affirm and co-regulate for us. That's normal. Okay, this is part 3 for God taking us out of hermit season. Hermit season. I truly thought that this was only going to be one fucking part. Go watch part 1 and 2. I'm essentially saying this message of 10 of Wands energy. Is there a fucking hair on me? Because it's irritating me. Anyways, 10 of Wands energy. Many battles are not meant to be taken alone. I need a pause. No, but you have been in this period. You have been in this period of hermit mode for so fucking long. And whether, I feel like for a lot of us, yeah, feeling this, it wasn't even just like you're completely alone. For many, it was, you were completely alone. But even in the presence of others, you felt alienated. Because you were God was doing so much work inside of you, inside of your heart, that you almost like lost relatability with other people because you were so heavy into that work in your heart. Please know that the time and energy that you spend restructuring yourself with God, with Great Spirit, will never be in vain. Will never be in vain. If you don't even resonate with God, Great Spirit, you're probably not at this video, but just the work that you do to better yourself, period, to better yourself, to get to know yourself, to love on yourself deeper, will never be in vain. That is the best investment you can ever do. Times a million. But talking about the power of love being the strongest force in the universe, that a lot of people are trying to force themselves to be okay, when in reality, they need people. You need people. Okay, so in this season, coming forward, God is going to push you to make friends. God is going to push you out of your comfort zone to go to a clay cafe, to go to, I don't know, a new bookstore. Go in a section and find somebody in the same section. Talk to them, to put yourself out there, right? Go watch my video on YouTube, which is uploaded now, about this Aries season, the turning of the wheel. I talk about this, about how you're going to have to, I saw 2 arrows like this. What you want over here is coming to you, but you have to go to it too. This is I'm hearing cohabitation, like co-living with what you desire. You have to go to the door to let the postman in to give you your receipt, your package. You know what I'm saying? Confirmation verbs. God says, go and I will meet you. Take 1 step and I will catch you. Stop trying to make yourself feel like it's your responsibility to just regulate yourself 24/7. We are fucking social beings. You need people to mirror back to you the truth when you can't see it in yourself, and there's nothing fucking wrong with that. Okay? I love you so fucking much. Have a great day.